And it came to pass that in the year of 2022, Father Oday was tending to the affairs of the 8th day in the offices of the faithful. He was writing letters to the missionaries of the 8th day, calculating contributions, recruiting new believers, and lamenting the loss of the New Texas Pro Tag Team Championships to the most treacherous and evil, Fly Deaf. Suddenly there was a great disturbance, a feeling that Father Oday had only experienced once before, when the mysteries of the 8th day were first revealed to him. The lights flickered and changed colors, and a strong wind swept through the office, as an otherworldly force swept through Oday's body, growing stronger by the moment. With a mighty cry, Oday was awoken from his trance-like state, and he saw that nothing had been displaced. And then, a message came through on the outreach line of the 8th day, and Oday knew that this was no ordinary communication, but a prophecy, a sign from the 8th day itself. This was the moment that he had been waiting for, the call to embark on a long and arduous journey to find the great miracle. With renewed strength and determination, Oday arose to gather his followers, for he knew that a great adventure lay ahead, one that would test their faith and their courage. The journey would take them through treacherous terrain and across great distances. But he knew that with the power of the 8th day guiding them, they would emerge strong and enlightened. Father Oday undertook a journey of 8 days, traversing treacherous terrain and facing many obstacles, all in the name of the 8th day. And when he had reached the end of his journey, he found Brother Tracey, who stood atop the highest peak in all the land, proclaiming the holy word of the 8th day to all who would listen. It was then that Father Oday revealed to Brother Tracey the prophecy that had been foretold to him, and that they must both journey far and wide to gather Holy Roger before they could set out in search of the great miracle. It was on this journey that they came upon a humble stable filled with friendly steeds who were eager to help the members of the 8th day on their quest. Father Oday and Brother Tracey mounted their mighty steeds and traversed the great hills, their spirits lifted by the wind, and their hearts filled with the knowledge of the many secrets of the 8th day. For they were the chosen ones, and their destiny lay before them, waiting to be fulfilled. And on their journey, Father Oday shared with Brother Tracey the story of his divine calling to the service of the 8th day. In the depths of a long and grievous sickness, Oday had felt his muscles wasting away and his body growing weak. He wondered if he would ever be able to live life the way he had always hoped to do. But in the midst of his darkest hour, a great energy swept through Oday, filling him with a power and a purpose that he had never known before. A pathway to a greater light was revealed, and Oday knew that he had been chosen to lead a community dedicated to spreading the good word with fierce determination and unwavering faith. And so, Father Oday explained to Brother Tracey that he had also been chosen, destined to carry out the wrath of the 8th day, as he possessed great strength and ferocious power. Together, they would spread the word of the 8th day with a force that could not be denied. But Father Oday had also been given a specific mission, to start their community in the world of professional wrestling. For it was in that world, Oday believed, that the people were most deviant and barbaric, forever chained to their impure and vindictive impulses. They were haram. They needed to be changed, and Father Oday knew that the eighth day was the only force powerful enough to transform them. Alas, after 8 more days of travel, they arrived at Holy Roger's makeshift waterfront bungalow. Holy Roger, who was proclaiming the good word of the eighth day to all the fish in the Sludge-Haven Sea, rejoiced at seeing his comrades. He knew that this was a sign of great things to come. With Holy Roger now in tow, Father Oday and Brother Tracey set forth in search of the great miracle that had been foretold. Father Oday gazed into the distance with the divine-sighted monocular arbitrator and beheld a vision of the heavenly timber overpass, a wondrous bridge of divine construction that spanned the sea before them. Knowing they must cross the bridge to reach their destination, the 3 companions left their trusty steeds behind and set out on foot. Father Oday, ever the wise and discerning, consulted the Golden Starlight Seeker to guide them on their way through the treacherous and unknown terrain. As they journeyed forth, the eighth day followers encountered many trials and tribulations, crossing tumultuous seas and scaling towering mountains that would give even the most hardened traveler pause. But with unwavering faith and steadfast determination, they pressed on, venturing through realms that no mortal had ever before traversed. After 8 more days of travel, the weary wanderers came upon another humble stable, where they were blessed to find new steeds to aid them on their journey. With renewed strength and vigor, they rode into the mystic thicket, a dense and foreboding forest where danger lurked at every turn. As they rode, Father Oday felt a stirring in his soul, an otherworldly force beckoning to him from beyond. Father Oday began to speak aloud into the thicket, his voice booming like thunder in the stillness of the forest. He commanded the powerful entity to appear, to reveal itself to him and guide him on his journey. Verily, it was the very essence of the divine intervention that they had been seeking. And lo, a man of purest white, astride a majestic and holy steed, appeared before them.
State thy name, traveler.
Intoned Brother Tracey.
Father Oday, brothers Tracey and Roger, greetings.
Spake the stranger.
I am the oracle sent from the eighth day. I am the great miracle. I am the divine intervention that you've been seeking. I am Shawn Hendrix.
And verily, Father Oday knew that this was indeed the great miracle that had been promised to him by the prophetic text message.
Praise be, my brother.
Thus the 4 of them traveled as one, out of the mystic thicket, and straightway to the Houston Premier Arena. Upon arrival at the arena, the 8th day beheld a most vile and treacherous sight, for the new Texas Pro Tag Team Championships were being contested in a struggle most fierce. Yet, in their moment of need, the great miracle revealed himself and aided Father Oday in the righteous battle to regain the belts that were rightfully theirs. And so, with the aid of the great miracle Shawn Hendrix, the 8th day continued their righteous reign, converting the heathens of the world to the glorious message of the 8th day and spreading their divine light throughout the land.